Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Tire-Rama, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors, your local Subaru dealer in Helena. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Oh, yeah, Captain's in the studio with us. He'll be with you in a second, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast in northeast Montana. It looks like this. Today, mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Highs in the lower to mid-70s. Tonight, partly cloudy, chance of showers and a slight chance of thunderstorms in the evenings. Lows in the lower to mid-50s. Sunday, partly cloudy, slight chance of showers in the afternoon and evening. Highs in the mid-70s to maybe lower 80s. Now, remember, gang, you can always get the latest in outdoor news, detailed weather forecast, and a link to this week's Montana Outdoor Podcast featuring Cindy Benson of Fall Mac Days, which is going on now. Cindy introduced me to two different Mac Days competitors. Each had entered Mac Days for the first time last year, and I wanted to see what a competitor could actually earn during their first time competing in Mac Days. Here's what Riker Bear had to say.
That was a good payout that first season. That definitely got me hooked.
Yeah. How much did you make total then in that first season?
It was a little over $2,000, and that was fishing 4 or 5 weekends is all.
Wow. Now, how did he do that? Well, watch the podcast and you can learn how to do it too. Just click the link right there on the go-to website, montanooutdoor.com.
And the Rigger Cast this time around brought to you by Superior Hardwoods of Montana. Back with the captain and the weekend review in 1 minute.
Hi, I'm Corey with Superior Hardwoods in Missoula. If you're searching for the perfect hardwood floor, we have you covered. Explore our Heirloom series, made from reclaimed wood, full of character and rugged history. Or check out our Wilderness series, a new wood line with true circular sawn textures, inspired by the rugged beauty of the Montana wilderness. Looking for something refined? Our Treasure State series features a smooth, character-grade option perfect for a clean and timeless look. We also deal with pre-finished hardwood flooring for quick installation and engineered hardwood options. From classic to rustic, we can help you find or source just about any hardwood floor you're looking for. Visit our showroom at Highway 93 South in Missoula or explore online at superior-hardwoods.com. Superior Hardwoods, let us guide you through the woods and onto the perfect floor.
In Miles City, please shop Red Rocks Sporting Goods. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And a very pleasant good morning, everybody, live and direct from the command center. I'm the captain along with the whole crew here this morning. We have the director, Deadeye Danny. Good morning, Danny.
Good morning, Captain. I love your Warrior boat shirt.
Thank you.
You look like a partly cloudy sky on a summer day.
We have Miguel Lee, who is...
I wouldn't have tucked it in, though.
Miguel Lee is answering the phone, but he's not by the phone right now. We have Kokanee Quinn, who's cooking up in the kitchen, and Downrigger Dale.
Yeah.
You know, it's been a while since I've been in the command center. It seems a little close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, when you bring in a laptop that has a 36-inch screen, it does kind of take up a little more space.
And you talk with your hands and arms. We'd forgotten your wingspan,
Right.
so we can't get much further away.
It's good to have you in here, Kevin.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. What brings you to our command center today?
Well, I just wanted to come in and see you guys. I am in town. I was in town all week in Missoula.
Thank goodness we picked up all the beer cans. Huh?
So I left Fort Peck, and the salmon fishing started slowing down. Gary Reeve and I, the black-jaw fly guy, we caught 7 in 3 days, which is good for us. But then I get an email, or a text rather, from Kathy Goodman, who, by the way, has a brand new hat. It's the 406 hunting hat that she's given away during the trivia. And she said, we had a phenomenal day today. This was yesterday. They caught 6 salmon.
Oh, my.
They were 6 for 7. That's what has evolved over there. They talk about how many they had on and how many they actually got in the boat. Everybody does that now.
Yeah.
It's a percentage game.
Yeah, you lose a lot with those things. They're hard fighting fish.
So they had a real good day. I'm going to try to get that posted on MontanaOutdoor.com. But if I was going to read, if somebody's going to go out salmon fishing today and they're listening to the radio show, here's what they were doing. A double pearl glow spin doctor, 8 inches, on a dipsy, and 2-face, kind of like Downrigger Dale, blue, green, 11-inch on riggers with glow flies. Been the ticket all week. Now,
elaborate.
Jody ties a lot of his flies. He also uses some of Blackjaw Gary's flies. And so those guys, and here's a picture of it, and just to show you how big those salmon are. I mean, that's a pretty good. I'm showing the crew right now, folks, in the radio. I'm showing the picture of my cell phone.
This is really good radio here.
Yeah. Whoa, yeah, those are nice looking.
Oh, boy, yeah. And they'll be on the website, so stay tuned.
Yeah, I'll show them.
Nice.
If we can get going on there.
Yeah, maybe Miguel could post this for you. I could run it in the bathroom to him while he's doing his business. He could get this done. Oh, sorry, Miguel. You're here. You're
That's
here.
a lot of work done in there,
Yeah.
though. Yeah.
Did everything come out okay?
Rigger.
I can see you're feeling a lot better.
Yeah, I am.
And so, yeah, it's good to be around here in the command center because, things happen in the command center that a lot of folks don't understand.
Yeah.
Including me
I was gonna say,
and including
I don't
anybody in the command center.
Yeah, like I say, thank goodness we cleaned up before you got here. That was just a stroke of luck there.
So this is going to be a great show because we're going to be talking to people throughout the state of Montana. It's a hybrid month. I always call it the hybrid month. I've been doing that for 27 years. And why do I call it the hybrid month, September? Because there's still a lot of fishing to be had, and the hunting is starting to go. Now, I did see a picture, and it's not on the website yet either. Matt Cowan from Mondack Marine, he's a Warrior dealer over there.
Yeah.
He got himself a nice bull elk this week sometime. I'm assuming it was a couple of days ago. Joe
Way to
Moline
go,
sent
Matt.
me that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Joe Moline, the top correspondent of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, sent me a deal. So congratulations to Matt for getting that. I saw a post on Facebook from Burke Ranch Outfitters. I remember I used to go there when I was a younger captain.
When you weren't so lazy as you are now. Were you?
Well, when I could hear and I could see.
Yep.
And so I went there and hunted, and I was successful. And so there was a guy that was successful that had been there for 4 years and finally got himself a bull elk, a really nice one. And that was from Lars. Lars Sorensen was a guide on that one.
Wow.
Now, I got new hearing aids this week.
Yeah. How are those doing?
Well, one of the things about the hearing aids now, according to Alyssa at Vibrant Hearing, is that they come with AI. And I said, what is that all about, Alyssa? And she said, well, AI has gotten all the noises that you don't want to hear, that they know you don't want to hear, and they scrunch them. They put them down. So the voices you want to hear, you can hear. And I said, so
I can hear what's about to come here. Yeah.
I said,
Is that why you keep saying
is
what?
is Downrigger Dale in one of those voices that I don't want to hear?
Tamp it
The
down.
AI's not working yet. Because I can hear him plain as plain as
I
day.
have defeated AI.
There ain't no AI going to get downrigger down.
No, sir.
Okay, let's get news from the field with Greg Lemon from Montana Fish, Wildlife, and Parks right here on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Morning, Captain. It's starting to feel a little like fall with the cooler mornings and the longer nights. That's good for hunting, but for our rivers and streams, we still haven't received enough moisture to really turn the tide on what has been a tough summer in many areas. There are still hoot-owl restrictions on the lower Madison, and the Big Hole River remains closed for angling. Also, many of our sites have fire restrictions still in place. Make sure that you are aware of the current restrictions before you head out for the weekend to hunt or fish. Simply go online to fwp.mt.gov and click on Restrictions and Closures. September in Montana is Bearware Month. This time of year, bears are becoming more active as they put on weight for the winter, and this coincides with many hunters taking to the field for archery and bird season. Remember that much of Montana is bear country, and so a few simple precautions can keep you safe. Keep a clean camp and don't leave anything out that might draw in a bear. Hunt with a partner and avoid areas where line of sight is limited. Stay on the lookout for fresh bear sign. FWP's website is a great resource for bear aware tips, including tips on hunting safely in bear country. We also have a ton of great videos on our YouTube channel. This year, you can also be on the lookout for an online contest for Bear Aware Month that's sponsored by our partners at Lee Enterprises and Town Pump. The contest will test your bear aware knowledge, and you can win some great prizes. For more information, check out FWP on Instagram or Facebook. Well, that's it for this week. Thanks, Captain.
No matter how far you may go, there's always one just down the road. Town Pump, who pump it up, pump it up.
When you're wanting something to wet your whistle, your local Town Pump is the place to go. They have every brand of beverage and every flavor. Right now, 28-ounce Powerades buy two, get two free. Plus, 12-ounce Celsius Energies are 3 for $6. Town Pump, convenient and right down the road.
Town Pump, right down the road. Pump it up, oh yeah.
First Security Bank wants you to know when it comes time to buy a car, pickup, boat, snowmobile, or ATV, just see the folks at First Security Bank. Multiple locations in Missoula and Bitterroot Valleys, and you won't have to camp out to get service at First Security Bank. Member FDIC.
Straight ahead with the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, we have Placer Motors statewide trivia. Rigger, what's the topic of this hour's question?
Topic of this hour's question is, what are those things growing out of your head?
When we come back, we're going to find out with more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show after this. Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters.
Flathead Lake is one of the cleanest large lakes in the world. It's the crown jewel of the crown of the continent, and invasive mussels could ruin it. Let's work together to protect and preserve this rare and priceless part of our collective heritage. Because we are very concerned about AIS issues, MAC days are required that all boats be inspected in 2025 before launching at any site on Flathead Lake, and that proof of inspection be turned in with your first entries or before. You can email a copy of your proof of inspection to Cindy at cindy.benson@cskt.org. Protect Flathead Lake and everyone who cares about it.
You can't beat camping and fishing in Montana as you sit by a campfire after a great day of fishing. Know what to fish bite on and get the gear for camping that works for you from a Montana outdoor-approved sporting goods store. They always give you the best products, service, and advice. In Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western. In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. They all have local knowledge and are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family-owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
You're listening to The Captain.
That boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. Lower than a snake full of buckshot. Just like a tattoo. Gets under your skin.
Here's more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
This is Eric Anderson, the owner of Placer Motors in Helena. Come in and see us today and find out why there's a Subaru, and then there's a Subaru that's been purchased at Placer Motors.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. 6:22. It's trivia time with Downrigger Dale, brought to you by Placer Motors, and we will see if we can make you a winner in 1 minute.
If you believe the destination is the journey, you'll love exploring in the 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. It gives you the confidence of standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, plus a 182 horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. The 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek. 182 horsepower engine available on select models. From our lot to your driveway, there is a lot to love at Placer Subaru in Helena, where they're transforming the car buying experience.
Alrighty, our trivia winner gets a first aid kit from Joe Moline in Lewistown. We got a Tiorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure from Linda at Far Country Press in Helena, the book The Life and Times of Jim Bridger, legendary mountain man and explorer from the 1880s, a koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, from Steve Harada, a Steve's Bail Bonds in Wolf Point canvas tote bag. It's a good-sized tote bag, pretty cool, and it could come in handy somehow, right, Downrigger?
Yeah, those bags are perfect to pack up all the things you want to remove from your life that are affecting you negatively.
Preach. And from Kathy Goodman, as we mentioned a few minutes ago, at silverthreadsouterwear.com, it is a brand new giveaway, a 406 Hunt ball cap. It is black with cool tan mesh. I think it's got some antlers on there. Mighty cool. Number to call if you know the answer, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. If you've won any prize in the past 6 months, please let other listeners have a chance to play and win with Downrigger Dale.
Thank you, Director. Hunting big game in Montana is a big deal for a whole lot of people in Montana, and even a lot of people that are not from here but travel from all over to enjoy it as well. Big game animals that most hunters are after are those with big antlers or horns. We know deer and elk have antlers, but there are some big game animals that actually have horns. How many different big game animals in Montana have horns? Is it A, there's only one big game animal that actually has horns? Or is it B, there's actually 3 different species that have horns? Or is it C, actually it is 4 big game animals have horns? Question again is, how many big game animals in Montana have horns? Not antlers, but horns. Is it A, 1, B, 3, or C, 4?
406-721-1290 if you ain't won nothing in the past 6 months. And while we wait for Miguel to get us a winner, let's check in with the Stonefly Fly Shop in Butte and Bart at Capital Sports in Helena.
Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. It's Chris from the Stonefly in Butte, Montana. Just a quick little update for you guys. Big Hole River remains closed, so keep that in mind. But most of the other area restrictions have been lifted, so Beaverhead is fully open, the Ruby, the Jefferson. That being said, water clarity out of Clark Canyon on the Beaverhead is not great. It's kind of a milky gray color and has remained that way, so fishing's a little tougher than it should be just due to that. You can go down there and have some success, though. Little tailwater nymphs, sow bugs, scuds, zebra midges, small pheasant tails, all that typical stuff has been picking up some fish. And streamer fishing, been doing okay as well. Getting a few fish to come up and grab a hopper or an ant in the middle of the day. So that's an option. Upper Clark Fork on the low side, but terrestrial fishing over that way has been decent. Georgetown Lake, going to be balanced leeches, chironomids, and a few random dry flies, elk hair caddis, some spruce moth stuff, calabatus stuff, just randomly on the surface up there. So any further details, holler at us anytime. You can reach us at 406-494-0707 or at thestonefly.com.
Hey, folks, this is Bart at Capital Sports with the weekly fishing report for the Helena area. Well, I finally got some good reports this week on Canyon Ferry and Hauser Lake. The walleyes in Canyon Ferry have been starting to respond a bit since it cooled down. The guys looking for bigger fish are fishing jigs, and the guys looking for numbers are fishing bottom bouncers. And on Hauser, it's mostly been trolling, a lot of bottom bouncers, but finally some decent quantities of fish. Holter's still been producing some good rainbow trout fishing this week, but I've not been hearing much about the walleye and perch. So if you need more information, stop in and see us at Capital Sports.
Okay, we have our winner on the phone. Well, he's a contestant.
We'll
first
see.
of all,
Yeah.
we'll see about
We'll
this.
see about that.
Adam Carter from Kalispell, Montana. Good morning, Adam.
Morning.
How are things in Kalispell, Montana?
That's good. Looks like a storm just came through. Just got off work, headed home. So.
Oh, okay. Well, did you get some rain?
Yeah, we did get some rain here. Yep.
Good.
Lightning?
From talking to my wife last night, it sounded like a little bit of lightning and bit of wind.
Okay.
What part of storm did you have some trouble with there, Captain?
Well, the reason why I asked that, because this part of the country, Montana, western part, is dry. And I was down the Bitterroot visiting one of my sons earlier this week, and I noticed there was a bunch of storms that came through. They had lightning, but no rain.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So, but Adam has cleared that up, and Adam and I would actually have a pretty good conversation without you guys involved, wouldn't we, Adam?
We're playing a game now.
Maybe Adam would like to play the contest now.
Sorry to keep you on the phone so long, Adam. So, Adam, how many big game animals in Montana have horns? Is it A, 1, B, 3, or C, 4?
What do you think, Adam?
It'd be C4.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You are correct. Animals like whitetail and mule deer, elk, and moose, all members of the mammal family of deer called Cervidae, have antlers. Only males have antlers in those species. They shed those each year. Horns are found on both sexes of members of the mammal family of Bovidae, which includes bighorn sheep, bison, and mountain goats. And they do not shed horns each year. Now, the only kind of outlier there are pronghorns, who also have horns, but they are unique in that they have the keratin horns in both sexes, and they do shed those, the sheath on the outside of those, each year.
Yeah.
So, 4 of them.
Yeah. There. Congratulations.
Adam, are you still awake?
I am still awake. Yeah.
He's hanging in there. We don't know how.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Adam, thanks for listening to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Have yourself a good weekend, and keep that storm watch out for us, would you please?
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right, there you go.
Adam
Carter.
Good job, Adam Carter.
Yes, sir. We're going to come back with another half hour right after this.
God bless the USA, where the right to bear arms will not be infringed upon. The Sky Blue Gun Show is this weekend at the Raleigh County Fairgrounds. Friday from 2 to 7 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday 9 a.m. to 2. Guns, ammo, optics, and more. You can buy, sell, or trade your way through this can't-miss show. Now offering chances to win various prizes all weekend long, including a gun. Bring your family to the Sky Blue Gun Show this weekend at the Raleigh County Fairgrounds. See you there.
Hey, it's Crystal from Bitterroot Floors & More, and I want to say thank you. Being voted Bitterroot's best means the world to us, and we don't take it lightly. Every day we're working hard to earn that title, offering top quality flooring, honest pricing, and service you can count on. Come visit our showroom in Hamilton or give us a call at 406-375-0123 and see the difference for yourself. From our crew to yours, thank you for your trust. We're proud to be your go-to flooring store. Bitterroot Floors & More. We've got your floors covered.
Looking for the perfect place to stay, play, and dine? Discover it all at the Hilton Garden Inn. Host your next event with over 22,000 square feet of meeting space. Craving something incredible, Blue Canyon Kitchen and Tavern has a brand new menu featuring smash burgers and brick oven pizza with locally sourced ingredients. Need a private dining room? They got you covered. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. And don't miss the action at Silver Creek Casino, open daily at 11 a.m. to midnight. Hilton Garden Inn, where Montana meets hospitality.
Since 9/11, the Tunnel to Towers Foundation has been supporting America's greatest heroes and their families. Heroes like Mark Holbert. Mark enlisted in the United States Army and served multiple tours, including 3 in Afghanistan. On his 4th tour, he stepped on an improvised explosive device and lost 2 of his fingers and both legs. Tunnel to Towers provided Mark with a mortgage-free smart home, which enables Mark to live more independently. Support America's heroes, like Mark. Donate $11 a month to Tunnel to Towers at t2t.org.
If you're a small to medium-sized local business in the home services space, contractors, electricians, plumbers, HVAC, roofers, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or buying third-party leads, it's time we talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a brand new Ignite in-home services group focused on helping businesses like yours grow smarter. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's make your marketing work harder and get you better leads.
Hey, it's Ryan Reynolds here from Mint Mobile. Now, I was looking for fun ways to tell you that Mint's offer of unlimited premium wireless for $15 a month is back. So I thought it would be fun if we made $15 bills. But it turns out that's very illegal. So there goes my big idea for the commercial.
Visit mintmobile.com/radio.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, equivalent to $15 per month required. New customer offer for first 3 months only. Speed slow after 35 gigabytes if network's busy. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tire-Rama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Hey, but first, let's take a look at your weather forecast for southeast and south central Montana. Looks like this today: mostly cloudy, patchy fog in the east side, showers likely and isolated thunderstorms over on the west side of the region, and a chance of showers and isolated thunderstorms over there on the east side as well. Highs are going to be up in the upper 60s to mid 70s. Tonight, partly cloudy, patchy fog, slight chance of rain showers, lows in the 40s to maybe lower 50s. Sunday, sunny. Slight chance of rain showers again, highs in the lower 70s to lower 80s. Sunday night's going to be partly cloudy, lows in the upper 40s to upper 50s. Now, there's lots more waiting for you at that go-to website. You got to check out some of those videos. Boy, that was buffalo fighting. Did you see that video? My goodness.
I did, yeah.
Got to see that on the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
The Rigger Cast this time around brought to you by Vibrant Hearing. Back with the captain and Mary Beth Kibler at Kibler Outfitting and Charter Fishing in 30 seconds.
You would do anything to prevent dementia, but are you doing everything? This year, give yourself more time. Learn how the medical treatment of hearing loss can reduce your risk of dementia, keep you engaged with your loved ones, and reconnect you to life. The folks at Vibrant Hearing can help with your hearing loss and show you how treating hearing loss is also reducing your risk of dementia. For better hearing, go to vibranthearing.com.
In Glasgow, please be sure to shop D&G Sports and Western. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
25 before 7, Montana Outdoor Radio Show on this Saturday morning in September. We have Mary Beth Kibler on the phone. Good morning, Mary Beth.
Well, good morning, guys. Man, we're getting closer and closer to serving our clients here for archery elk. Got a group coming in on the 17th, so I'm scurrying around getting camp already, but looking forward to it. The elk prospects look really good. Been out doing a little scouting and a lot of small groups just here and there all over the place. So, yeah, it looks really positive for that. We do have a few openings yet for rifle season for that last, from around the 18th of November, if anyone's holding that 700-21 permit. Or, excuse me, 20 permit. That for the rifle, 21 is archery. But the fishing end, talked to Bob Berquist, our friend from Lewistown that spends a lot of time down there at Hell Creek, and he was out last week and did very, very well on the bass. He said they had moved in shallow, and there's a new hatch of perch, and he said they're just tanking up on those perch, and he had a couple of them right around one about 6 pounds. So. And others, in that 4 pounds. So really good bass fishing. I guess folks are going west again for the walleye up to around Timber Creek and beyond, just like it was spring. And they're also catching them on those new hatch of little perch. So, yeah. So it's a good time to go hunting and fishing, and Hell Creek is always good. So. Anyone who would like to visit with us about booking for next year for the fishing, get a hold of us, 406-557-2503, and we'll get you on the calendar.
Okay, I got a question for you. When you're scurrying around getting hunting camp ready, does Myron move his easy chair out into the hunting camp area and watch you?
Oh, you are funny.
He does, doesn't he?
It takes a lot of work to move that easy chair,
Especially with him in it, yeah.
he just trusts me to know that I'm doing it.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. You have yourself a good week. Get ready for hunting.
All right. Thank you, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
And we got Leonard from Roberts Bait and Tackle on the phone this morning. Morning, Leonard.
Good morning, Captain.
How are you?
I'm doing fine. Getting better every day.
Good guy.
Getting stuff together and that. Waiting for that opening weekend of elk hunting so I can go get my bull. I got a bull. Me and my son both got bull tags for the Utica Game Range this year.
Awesome.
Get it, man.
Finally, after about, Connor, it's been 6 years. B, it's been 30-some years.
Wow.
Finally drawed on that. And then he got a cow tag also. I got my money back on the cow.
Oh, did you?
So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, fishing-wise, Holter has slowed down quite a bit. The guys that have been coming getting crawlers and stuff say that they're trying to find them salmon and stuff. They're still running pretty deep yet, from what I understand. Walleye fishing has slowed way down. Seems like the darn northerns are taking over. Guys are catching a lot of northerns lately, little hammer handles and stuff. I asked them, I said, you keeping them? They said, you're darn right we're keeping them. Every one we catch on that. Dylon and Willow Creek over by Augusta, I guess they're really, really low on water too, so it's tough getting a boat in there. Piskin's the same way. It's really low now. Their irrigating must be about done or something. But they are getting a few northerns up there. Guys said they're trying to find the perch, but no luck on the perch. Excuse me. Francis, it's still been a pretty fair bite up there on the walleye. Most of them are using either crankbaits or bottom bouncers and crawlers on that. And I had a couple people call and ask about Fresno, if they could still get their boats in, and I understand that Fresno is starting to fill pretty good, so I know they can use the main ramp.
Yep.
But I haven't heard how the fish has been itself. River is still moss up. Nobody's much fishing the river. A little bit on the Marias where it dumps into the Missouri, but other than that, haven't heard much about it. On that, that's about all I got this week, Captain. I've got minnows in stock. I've got crawlers in stock. herring, smelt, all the stuff the guys need for fishing, with the exception of leeches. I don't have any more leeches. They're done for the season. So any questions, 406-454-1877, and I reckon we'll talk to you next week.
All right, Leonard, and it's proof in the pudding that if you whine for 30 years, you finally will get an elk tag. It only takes 30 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
And by the
All
way,
right, Captain, have a good one.
All right, the fishing's pretty good at Fresno, according to Josh Perro last week. It is 6:40.
And let's hit the Montana Tourney Trail, brought to you by Warrior Boats.
Fire the Warrior
Experience the Warrior difference.
Take me out on the
Gotta make some money.
Put a fishing rod in my hand.
All righty. We have got, of course, Fall Mac Days underway, and that runs all the way through November 2nd on Flathead Lake for lake trout, and we will talk to Cindy Benson, the tournament director of Mac Days, in the next hour. Let's see, the Big Sky Bash, September 27th. That's on Echo Lake, Abbott Lake, and Peterson Lake for smallmouth and largemouth bass, along with pike. Chansey's Fall Whitefish Festival, October 13th to November 22nd on the Flathead River for lake whitefish. Got the Yellowstone River Rats Walleye Tournament, October 18th on the Yellowstone River and tributaries. That's for walleye and northern pike. And let me get one more in here before we have to wrap it up. Glendive Walleye Tournament, September 27th on the Yellowstone River for walleye.
For more information and a complete listing of tournaments around Montana, log on to the Tourney Trail page of MontanaOutdoor.com. It's brought to you by Warrior Boats. Experience the Warrior difference.
And it is time now to give away a $27 gift card from our friends at the Montana Club. Locations all across Montana, 6 to be exact. The phone number is 406-721-1290. If you have won in the past 6 months, we'd appreciate somebody else having a chance to play and eat at the Montana Club. The number again is 406-721-1290. Give us a call now if you want to win the $27 gift card.
Take it from me, the captain, and stop by the Montana Club for lunch and try their prime rib dip or sirloin blue cheese salad or a mouth-watering pulled pork sandwich. And after a day in the outdoors, relax with a cocktail from their full beverage bar or cold seasonal microbrew. For dinner, enjoy one of their Cattle Company Angus beefsteaks, or maybe you have a craving for a seafood salad or one of their famous seafood entrees. Whether it's lunch or dinner, they are always happy to see you and proud to serve you at the Montana Club in Missoula, Butte, Kalispell, Great Falls, and Billings.
And we have our winner on the phone. Good morning. What is your name and where are you from?
Russ Kranzel, Great Falls.
Hey, Russ.
Russ, congratulations.
Yeah.
You got yourself $27 coming your way from the Montana Club. You can enjoy it right there. I drive by that Montana Club every time I go to Fort Peck and from Fort Peck.
Nice. Very nice. Yeah.
Right there across from the oil refinery.
Yeah.
You just drive by because you're not allowed to go in?
No, they banned him a long time ago.
I thought, yeah.
I drive real fast because I don't want to. Okay, so we'll get you on hold, and we're going to get that mailing address from you as we send that gift card out to you. Thank you for listening to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Have yourself a good weekend.
All right, you do the same. Thanks.
Thank you, Russ.
There you go, Russ. Straight ahead with the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The big man at the dam will be up. Eddie Mint from the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop, and we return right after this.
Whether you're at the worksite or trailhead, you need an ATV that goes above and beyond the expected. With the power and performance to work harder, technology to make your job easier, and a time-tested promise of quality and dependability. When duty calls, you need the 2025 Honda 4Trax lineup. This is Jeff. See what's in store for you in Lewistown or online at lewistownhonda.com. Then you'll learn how life is better on a Honda ATV.
For riders 16 years old and older, Honda recommends that all ATV riders take a training course and read the owner's manual thoroughly.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
It's Fall Mac Days and the fish are biting. Join the fun on Flathead Lake. Enter Fall Mac Days and fish every day through November 2nd. Anglers are helping to restore a balance in Flathead Lake by reducing non-native lake trout and helping to increase native bull trout and West Slope cutthroat trout. All it takes is one fish entry to get in the lottery drawings for cash and prizes. Plus, you'll earn bonus dollars as your fish total goes up. There are tagged fish with values from $100 to $10,000. There's no entry fee, and entries are taken until the last day of the event. Go to macdays.com. Mac Days, sponsored by the Confederated Salish and Kootenai Tribes.
It's the captain and his crew.
They do have high body fat, and the torsos tend to retain heat.
Welcome back to the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Hey now, in Helena, be sure to shop Capital Sports and Western, their Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And we got 12 before 7 o'clock, Montana Outdoor Radio Show. At Fort Peck at the dam area is, well, we call him the big man. At the dam, his name is Eddie Mint. He is the owner, along with Carrie Mint, of the Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. Good morning, Eddie.
Good morning, guys. How we doing?
Hey, we're doing good, Eddie.
Eddie, it's a good time of the year, great time of the year, quite honestly. The fishing is good on Fort Peck. We're going to talk a little bit about that, but also the hunting season, archery season is well underway. Have you heard of any folks doing well on archery? I know Matt Cowan got his bull the other day.
Yeah, I see he sent a picture last night that he got his bull yesterday afternoon or evening, whatever. No, I haven't. I've heard guys that have been out seeing a lot of elk, but just not getting the connection put together yet. But obviously Matt did, so that's good. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely everything kind of all the way around. We got a nice little rain shower again here day before yesterday, I guess, it come through, so that'll help out. But yeah, other than that, everything's been pretty much on the positive side.
Hey, Eddie, it's Downrigger. Captain's all the way over here in the headquarters, so you must be missing him quite a bit, huh?
Oh, it's kind of dramatic around here. That,
yeah?
You know.
Pretty big celebration.
People walk around, their heads. Yeah, their heads are hung low.
No, my real question was, as we start to transition into fall, what do you see that changes as far as fishermen, what they go after on Fort Peck as we get closer to the fall?
Well, you start seeing less fishermen, of course, but the lake trout tend to be kind of a more sought after. There's still a few guys going after the walleyes, of course, and they're still doing really well on them. But seems like the lake trout, jigging the lake trout in the fall, and of course going after the salmon shallow and stuff. So, and then guys going after the bass, the smallmouth bass, but that's usually not until another month of October. Seems like I get a lot of guys going after the smallies again.
Oh, yeah.
So, but all the way around, it's been a lot of fishing activity.
Kathy and Jody Goodman had a great day yesterday salmon fishing. I was surprised to hear that. They caught 6 out of 7. Have you had anybody else that is coming in out of the store that has been doing well with salmon this week?
There was, I've heard of a few other people that have been out and doing well on them. Ed and Kayla were out on Tuesday, whatever. That must have been Tuesday. And they went 4 for 4 on salmon.
Ooh.
And so, yeah, no, they're still in that, those ones there were in that 90-foot, 80, 90-foot range. Starting to see a little activity, some rollers just out of the bay at the marina and stuff. So, yeah, they're making their way and stage. You do hear people showing them on the graph a little bit deeper, or not deeper, shallower, excuse me. Looks like it, could very well be salmon starting to stage or whatever, starting to make their move. But, yeah, they're still catching them out there.
Hey, Eddie, how about for folks that want to take part in that snagging season, which will be coming up soon, do you have gear and all that for snagging the salmon?
Yep. We'll have rod reel combos all put together with line on them, hooks. Just got all my snagging hooks in, and we'll be running the deal on snagging hooks, rod combos. If you got a rod reel that you want to use of your own, you need it put, spooled up with some braid or heavy monofilament, bring her in. We'll get her filled up for you and get you all dialed in and send you out the door and ready to go.
Sounds good, Eddie. What's the phone number to call and vacancy rate over there at Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop?
You can give us a holler at 406-526-3597, and we just got a nice shipment of fathead minnows in yesterday mid-morning, so we're back in stock with minnows, and we have crawlers, leeches, all your frozen baits, so we're set and ready to roll.
All right, Eddie Matt, Lake Ridge Lodging and Bait Shop. Thanks, Eddie. Have a good week. We'll talk to you next Saturday morning.
Everybody have a good weekend.
So, straight ahead, we're going to wrap up the first hour of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. I just about said we're going to wrap up the show. Seems like it's been so long.
Well,
standing next to Downrigger Dale.
We could rerun this hour. Well, let's do that.
Yeah, those AI's not working in my hearing aids very well. Come back right after this.
As we get older, our needs change, but our comfort and safety should never be compromised. At Thomas Plumbing, they specialize in transforming bathrooms into safe, stylish places designed for independent living. Imagine stepping into a beautiful, easy-access shower with slip-resistant floor that blends seamlessly with your decor. Aging in place is just a phone call away. Call Thomas Plumbing today at 532-LEAK. Your dream bathroom isn't just about luxury, it's about peace of mind.
Brandon with Madhouse Cannabis. Leaves are changing, and that means going back to school. As a daughter dad of 3, I've come to enjoy the school season. The ushering out of the door can come with an increased risk of our kids getting a hold of adult-use cannabis. Studies show underage use starts at home. As parents, we must educate ourselves on safe, discreet storage and talk to our kids about underage use and the risks associated with it. Madhouse Cannabis Farms, community-oriented since 2010. For use 21 and older, keep out of reach children.
The only real estate agent I trust right here in Missoula and the surrounding areas is Jason Baker with the Jason Baker team at Rise Realty. Hey, Sean Hannity here. You know, the current real estate market is creating more unique situations than ever before. And as an active investor myself, I have personally found that working with real estate agents that have real-time experience and offer a variety of solutions and options has never been more important. Now, he has helped many families right here in your area turn complicated situations into solutions. An immediate cash offer is not your only option. Jason can provide a list of options and have a plan before your home is even on the market, including a no-stress contract that you can end anytime along the way. They can also tell you what your home is worth in seconds right online when you go to jasonbakerteam.com. Call Jason at 552-4443. Online, jasonbakerteam.com. And get the options that are right for you.
Looking to connect your brand with Montana sports fans? Join us on KGRZ, KGVO, and all 9 Town Square Media Missoula stations with our exclusive sports updates packages. As a sponsor, your business will present the daily sports updates on the hour across all 9 stations and be featured as a premier partner on the 3-time award-winning show, The Daily Drive with Ace Sour Wine. Packages include season tickets to Grizz football and men's and lady Grizz basketball, plus other VIP benefits. Call or text Scott Richmond at 406-830-5937.
You ever wonder why Verizon charges twice as much as Pure Talk for the same basic service? Think it might have something to do with the fact that Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion? That's billion with a B? Yeah, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. That's why they can offer unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Save an additional 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say the words Micro. That's pound 250, Micro.
You're listening to The Captain.
Everybody
On the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
You know, Leonard mentioned, I didn't get into detail on, he didn't know how the fishing was at Fresno, but Josh Perro said it was pretty darn good. In fact, it was so good, he wanted it on the radio last Saturday. We put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming that's probably still been pretty good for walleyes. And he said it was 50% full at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was last Saturday, so it's probably even a little bit more. So
could be.
Reservoir is going to come back to life, hopefully. I mean, they've had some tough times up there at Fresno Reservoir. We got Fall Mac Days coming up, not coming up. We got Cindy coming up next hour to speak about Fall Mac Days, see how things have been going there.
Yeah.
The whitefish bite is still, I think.
Still happening, yeah. That's what I've heard. Yeah. Yeah, that Cindy and I did that podcast. That was, you know, she really spent some interesting time with me on the history of that. A lot of the history of why they are so concerned about the bull trout and stuff was really interesting. I'd never heard that whole historical thing. It's really interesting.
It's interesting to me that you actually listened that long to hear that historical thing. Yeah. I've had a lot of people say that after they have a conversation with you. It's really interesting to spend time with Downrigger Dale.
Well, yeah, Cindy kept trying to hang up, but I just kept
you just
on her.
got, That's what you want to do.
One more thing, Cindy.
Okay, we're going to come back with another big hour. We hope you'll stay with us here at the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation.
Groundworks, official foundation repair company of Montana State Athletics.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
We're with Liam after his 4th military move, when being new is starting to get old. We're with all service members and their families. Are you with them? Learn more at uso.org today.
Childhood cancer is the leading cause of death by disease for children in our country. We can do something about that. We can come together to support Children's Cancer Research Fund, a national nonprofit dedicated to ending childhood cancer. Because it's enough already. Go to childrenscancer.org.
This is News Talk KGVO Missoula, AM 1290, and K25 2FP 98.3 FM, a Town Square Media station.
An
emotional message. I'm Paul Stevens, Fox News. Erica Kirk, the widow of Charlie Kirk, delivering a powerful tribute Friday at the headquarters of Turning Point USA, vowing that her husband's mission will live on.
Speaking publicly for the first time since his assassination Wednesday at Utah Valley University, Erica Kirk said, quote, "No one will forget Charlie's name. His mission will only grow louder, stronger, bolder," and pledged to continue spreading her husband's message. She added,
"The movement my husband built will not die. It won't. I refuse to let that happen. It will not die."
She called out those responsible for her husband's death, saying, "If you thought he was powerful before, you have no idea what you've unleashed." Turning Point's Fall Tour and America Fest will go on, and Charlie Kirk's podcast will continue. Erica Kirk also shared memories of his love for family, faith, and country, promising to carry his legacy forward. Ted Lindner, Fox News.
Meantime, the suspect, Tyler James Robinson, had recently become more political, quote-unquote, according to his family. Meantime, the gunman accused of attempting to assassinate President Trump last year is in court representing himself.
FBI Special Agent Catherine Rose showed the jury several pieces of evidence, including the Chinese-made rifle and a small action camera recovered from the alleged sniper nest on the perimeter of Trump International Golf Club in West Palm Beach, where then-candidate Trump had been playing. Lieutenant William Gale of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office Bomb Squad also investigated the site and says he noticed Vienna sausages on the ground, a food item seen in a selfie taken by the defendant, Ryan Ruth. Acting as his own attorney, Ruth's cross-examinations of witnesses have been brief to non-existent, allowing the trial to move so quickly, Friday's session adjourned early. In Fort Pierce, Florida, Jonathan Seri, Fox News.
And America's listening to Fox News.
From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
I'm Janice Dean, Fox News senior meteorologist and host of the Janice Dean podcast. Join me every Sunday as I focus on stories of hope and people who are truly rays of sunshine in their community and across the world. Be sure to subscribe to the Janice Dean podcast at foxnewspodcast.com or wherever you listen to your podcasts. And don't forget to spread the sunshine.
America's listening to Fox News. From the Fox News Podcasts Network.
This is Jason Chaffetz from the Jason in the House podcast. Join me every Monday to dive deeper into the latest political headlines and chat with remarkable guests to hear their take on American life, politics, and entertainment. And don't forget, there's always somebody doing something stupid somewhere.
Listen and follow now at foxnewspodcast.com
or wherever you download podcasts.
Must listen to podcasts from Fox News Audio.
A deadline for the Epstein files.
House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer says Monday is the deadline for the Treasury Department to provide suspicious activity reports relating to Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell. Those reports are generated when someone's banking activity has been flagged. Separately, there's a Friday interview scheduled with former U.S. Attorney for Southern Florida, Alex Acosta, who initially signed off on a non-prosecution deal with Epstein back in 2007 over prostitution charges. He's also the one quoted by a reporter as having once said, Epstein belonged to intelligence. Democrats have accused the Justice Department of failing to disclose all it has relating to Epstein and are pushing for lawmakers to vote on demanding a release of Epstein-related files. Jessica Rosenthal, Fox News.
President Trump planning to deploy National Guard troops to Bluff City as part of an anti-crime push.
The National Guard is heading to Memphis, President Trump says, calling the city deeply troubled.
We're going to fix that just like we did Washington.
The president told Fox and Friends Tennessee's governor is happy with the decision, and so is the mayor of Memphis. But Mayor Paul Young says he did not ask for the National Guard and does not believe it is a way to drive down crime. President Trump has threatened to deploy the military to other cities, including Chicago and New Orleans. At the White House, Jared Halpern, Fox News.
A barrage of air strikes killing at least 32 people across Gaza as Israel ramps up its offensive there. The dead, including 12 children. That's according to the morgue in the Shifa hospital. Israel's army did not immediately respond to questions about the strikes. Now, Israel has intensified strikes across Gaza City in recent days, destroying multiple high-rise buildings and accusing Hamas of putting surveillance equipment in them. It's ordered residents to leave, part of an offensive aimed at taking over the largest Palestinian city, which it says is Hamas's last stronghold. I'm Paul Stevens, and this is Fox News.
God bless the USA, where the right to bear arms will not be infringed upon. The Sky Blue Gun Show is this weekend at the Raleigh County Fairgrounds. Friday from 2 to 7 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday 9 a.m. to 2. Guns, ammo, optics, and more. You can buy, sell, or trade your way through this can't-miss show. Now offering chances to win various prizes all weekend long, including a gun. Bring your family to the Sky Blue Gun Show this weekend at the Raleigh County Fairgrounds. See you there.
Town Square Media is proud to announce the Women's Expo in Great Falls is coming back to the Pacific Steel and Recycling Four Seasons Arena October 3rd, 4th, and 5th. The Women's Expo is growing fast, so be sure to get your booth space reserved now by calling 406-761-7600. If your business targets the female audience, you will want to be at the Women's Expo. 3 days of shopping, showing, and sharing a variety of goods and services, all designed for you and those special ladies in your life. Don't miss the Women's Expo, brought to you by Town Square Media.
Just pull your chair up close to your radio. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud. Tune it up good and loud.
Good morning, Captain.
Like to check your licenses, boys.
Good morning to you.
Live all across Big Sky Country, it's the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you statewide by Missoula Chevrolet, home of the official truck of the captain, Vibrant Hearing, Warrior Boats, Tire-Rama, Gretz RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors, your local Subaru dealer in Helena. And now, from the command center, here's the captain and his crew on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
First, let's take a look at your weather forecast in central Montana. It looks like this. Today, increasing clouds, patchy fog in the morning, slight chance of rain showers through the day. Now, we also have a slight chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon, so watch out for that. Highs are going to be 70 to 80 degrees. Tonight, mostly cloudy in the evening, then becoming partly cloudy. Slight chance of rain showers, lows 45 to 55. Sunday, sunny in the morning, then becoming partly cloudy. Highs 75 to 80. Now remember, gang, you can always get the latest in outdoor news, detailed weather forecast, and a link to this week's Montana Outdoor Podcast. That's featuring Cindy Benson of Fall Mac Days, which is going on right now. Cindy introduced me to two different Mac Days competitors that each entered Mac Days for the first time last year. And I wanted to see what a first-timer could actually do. And this hour, we feature what Patrick Casey had to say about his first time there. So how much money did you make in the last Fall Mac Days?
Well, the fall of 24, the first time I ever did it, I made over $6,000.
Wow. Now, how did he do that? Well, watch the podcast and you can find out all about how he did that. Great thing to learn. It's all waiting for you at the go-to website, montanaaoutdoor.com.
And the Rigger Cast this time brought to you by Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer. Back with the captain and Cindy Benson from Fall Mac Days in 30 seconds.
At Boss, we know what it takes to restore order when winter weather strikes. It takes you. So we build snowplows and spreaders to be as tough as you. To match your resolve, we build powerful tools to help you endure through every push, salt, and stack. Restoring order when Mother Nature is at her worst. Because it's on you to get your streets back to black. At Boss, we're always here to back you up.
Call Rocky Mountain Truck and Trailer 549-4243 or stop by 5680 Expressway, Missoula, or on the web at rmtte.com.
In Butte, Montana, be sure to shop 3 Bears Alaska. They are Montana outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Thank you, Director. Good morning, everybody. I'm the captain in the command center, along with the director, Deadeye Denny.
Morning, Captain.
And we got Miguel Lee over answering the phones and calling out on the phones. We got Kokanee Quinn, who will be cooking up, and smells pretty good out of the kitchen. And Downrigger Dale. Maybe that's the cologne you're wearing, Downrigger. I'm not sure.
Do you like it? Yeah. It was on sale at the dollar store.
So anyway, we got Cindy from Fall Mac Days. on the phone. Cindy, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I still can't get over this double D $10,000
A lot of
fish.
jealousy going on here.
Doesn't make
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Double D,
Yeah.
Downrigger Dale, $10,000 fish, and nobody's caught Double D yet.
On the
That's
podcast, I show a picture of Double D.
Oh.
You'll have to see what he looks like. He looks a lot like me.
Some fish.
Cindy, how has this first week been? The first full week, I should say, of Fall Mac Days.
It's been great. Our numbers are up a little over last year, so that's good. Some guys are struggling a little that have done well in the past, but others are picking it up and bringing in a lot of fish. So if you go out there and get your lines in the water, you'll be able to get some entries into the drawings that we have. We did have a $500 tag fish caught.
Nice.
Dave Myers caught one of those the other day, and then we've got several $100 tagged fish that have been turned in. Yesterday we had 789 fish, I believe it was, that were turned in. So that's our best day of this event so far. The angler that had the most, I believe it was 63, and that was Dave Myers also. So, they're catching them all over the lake, not just, in one area. They're trolling, they're jigging, casting. So any method that you enjoy doing, you could come out and try it right now.
Okay. I understand the $100 fish are Double D as well.
No.
Stands out for Dead-Eye Denny. Is that true?
And then there's the 50-cent one. That's the captain. It's called
Captain. I actually was the $10,000
Yeah,
fish.
you were one time.
Never caught me though.
Yeah.
I'm still.
A lot of people did, and they just threw you back. Hey, Cindy, I had a good time with the two guys that were the first timers for last year, Riker and Patrick, and we really had a fascinating discussion. I had no idea how, I mean, you got to put a little bit of work in, but not too much. How well you can do just being a first time person. I
mean, both of those guys are good fishermen, and they both know what they're doing. So when they came out here, it didn't take them long to figure it out because they fished a lot in other places. And once you figure it out and can start getting some numbers in, it really helps out with the expense. And that's one of the reasons we pay out bonus dollars is because it does cost money to come out here and do this.
Well,
the tribes,
they sure did well with it.
Sponsor that. Yeah, they did.
So it's my understanding with that kind of payout, it's almost like working for the Montana Outdoor Radio Show on the weekends.
No, it's nothing like that.
I was going to say.
No.
The Double D Danny fish is $1.
Well, the neat thing about it is for folks that might be thinking about wanting to try this tournament, when you watch that podcast, both those guys were really helpful in just, teaching you what to do. So
thank you, Downriver.
Nice.
Good
Thank you, Double D.
Yes.
We're going to start calling him Double D.
$10,000, baby.
No, it doesn't work for me.
Fall Back Days. Cindy, we'll talk to you next Saturday morning. Thanks for joining us.
Okay. Thank you. Have a great day.
Ruanne for the final time from Tiber.
The end is near.
Turn out the lights.
Final
party's
walleye.
over. So the big question I have for you, Ruanne, as you lock the doors of Tiber Marina for one more successful season, what do you do with the leftover ice cream?
Yeah.
I knew you were going to ask that.
Yeah.
Well, it would be a really good thing if we had leftover ice cream, but we do not.
Wow.
Normally,
Dang.
Normally I'll take it in and kind of find some groups of people that'll eat it. There's a few, kids groups in towns or, just some of my favorite people can get ice cream, but I do not have any left this year.
Excellent.
We are completely out.
That's a good year.
We had a banner year. Yes, it is. Yeah.
I know that Downrigger Dale would volunteer.
Oh,
to,
yeah.
Boy, cookies and cream. That's really good.
I would bring my own scoop.
I can see that.
So, as far as fishing goes, though, Ruann, was this year, would you say, better than most years, do you think, or was it about the same?
It was a really good year. The fish were really, they were healthy looking. It was good fishing all year round, still is good fishing. I think it's probably has been one of our better years of fishing.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just consistent pretty much all through the season. So, it was a great year, even with our low water.
Yeah, you had the big tournament, the big weights of the tournament, that kind of...
Yes.
That's why Downrigger probably asked the question. I can't really read into his mind why the thought process that goes through to ask a question. I'm assuming...
Well, it starts with a big sip of vodka.
Yeah.
And then it all starts to come to me.
Ruann, as always, it's been a pleasure. We're going to miss you for the week or for the winter, and we'll get a hold of you next year. You know?
Okay. Well, I will be here.
Okay. And the lake is still fishable. So just because Tiger Marine and Ruann's going away.
You can still go and fish all year long.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep, good ice fishing, good, but we won't be here, sorry to say, but the fishing's still good.
Okay. Ruann from Tiber Marina. Now it's time to get into the kitchens of MontanaOutdoor.com, and here she is, Kokanee Quinn.
What you got cooking?
I got rice cooking in the microwave. She got something cooking for me tonight, and a little bit of chicken fried.
It's a Thai turkey and cashew stir fry, and you can find this at MontanaOutdoor.com. You're going to want to get all of your ingredients together in the beginning before you get the oil hot in the pan, because it's going to go fast once you start putting it in the pan. That would be your wild turkey breast meat or pheasant or grouse or what have you. Also some vegetable oil, some garlic, oyster sauce, scallions, some whole dried red chili peppers. They look just really beautiful in this dish, but if you don't have them, that's okay. You can use those red pepper chili flakes. Also, some unsalted roasted cashews and several large lettuce leaves to serve it on. So you're going to measure out all your ingredients, like I said, then you're going to heat the oil on high in a wok or a deep skillet. Once the oil is shimmering but not smoking, add your crushed garlic and stir it until it's just golden brown. Don't burn the garlic because you'll be sad. Immediately add the breast chunks and oyster sauce and stir that up. Then stir that continuously for just a few minutes. Reduce the heat and add the scallions, then the red chili peppers or the flakes, and stir it again. Put those cashews in so everything's coated. Cook for another minute, remove from the heat, and put it on the little lettuce leaves atop the serving platter. And you're probably going to want to have some rice to go along with that too. Delicious. And like I said, you can find that at MontanaOutdoor.com. This week it is the Thai turkey and cashew stir fry.
So how hot do you got to get that to melt those steel pellets? The steel
you'll
shots.
find those later.
Pluck those out.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Pay attention.
All right. Thank you, Kokanee Quinn. Now we got trivia coming up. What's the topic of this hour's trivia question, Rigger?
Topic of this hour's question is, it's time for you to figure out who am I?
Oh, fun. I can hardly wait for that when we come back with more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show after this.
Brett's RV and Marine's been bringing family and lifestyle together since 1967. Brett's was family-owned then and still is today. The Brett's mission is simple. Help families go camping and boating, enjoy the outdoor lifestyle, and get them back out quickly when something unexpected happens. Today, Brett's carries over 75 RV and boat brands and offers them all at volume discount pricing. New travel trailers start at just $14,995. Montana, Brett's has you covered with locations in Missoula, Butte, and Billings. Or you can shop online at brettsrv.com or call 833-BRETTS-RV. RV. Your next great outdoor adventure starts at Brett's RV and Marine.
Flathead Lake is one of the cleanest large lakes in the world. It's the crown jewel of the crown of the continent, and invasive mussels could ruin it. Let's work together to protect and preserve this rare and priceless part of our collective heritage. Because we are very concerned about AIS issues, MAC days are required that all boats be inspected in 2025 before launching at any site on Flathead Lake, and that proof of inspection be turned in with your first entries or before. You can email a copy of your proof of inspection to Cindy at cindy.benson@cskt.org. Protect Flathead Lake and everyone who cares about it.
Fort Peck Marina wants to make your fishing trip as enjoyable as possible. This is Scott Collinsworth with the Fort Peck Marina. You can stay at our RV campground, which is seconds away from the boat ramp. Check out our tackle shop, which is packed with gear for all species here on Fort Peck. Plus, you can book a fishing trip with me for lake trout, salmon, smallmouth, or walleye with my Fort Peck Marina guide service. Enjoy the best pizza, burgers, and sandwiches on the lake in our bar restaurant for lunch or dinner. Plus, breakfast is served on Saturday and Sunday mornings. Fort Peck Marina, we are here to serve you. You can check us out on our Facebook page or our new website at fortpeckmarina.net. That's Fort Peck Marina by the dam on Fort Peck.
Montana's a big state, and the men and women that call it home know why they live there. It offers unique outdoor opportunities year-round. It's a way of life for them, but each region of the state does have its own set of challenges. That's why Montana hunters and fishermen have come to depend on their local sporting goods store to help them get the success they strive for in every region across Big Sky Country.
When you shop your local Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store, you get the best products, service, and advice.
In Butte, shop Three Bears, Alaska. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, head on over to the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. Over in Livingston, shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. In Glasgow, shop D&G Sports and Western.
All of these sporting goods stores have local knowledge for the area of Montana that they serve, and all of them are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
You're listening to The Captain.
Does it hurt your arm patting yourself on the back all day?
Here's more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
This is Eric Anderson, the owner of Placer Motors in Helena. Come in and see us today and find out why there's a Subaru, and then there's a Subaru that's been purchased at Placer Motors.
Hello, it's 7:22 trivia time with Downrigger Dale, brought to you by Placer Motors. We'll see if we can make you a winner in 1 minute.
If you believe the destination is the journey, you'll love exploring in the 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. It gives you the confidence of standard symmetrical all-wheel drive, plus a 182 horsepower Subaru Boxer engine. The 2025 Subaru Crosstrek. Love is out there. Find it in a Crosstrek. 182 horsepower engine available on select models. From our lot to your driveway, there is a lot to love at Placer Subaru in Helena, where they're transforming the car buying experience.
All right, our trivia winner gets a first aid kit from Joe Moline in Lewistown. Got a Diorama pen, a Captain's Choice Max Lure from Linda at Far Country Press in Helena. The book, The Life and Times of Jim Bridger, legendary mountain man and explorer from the 1880s. Koozie from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation. And from Steve Harada, a Steve's Bail Bonds and Wolf Point canvas tote bag. Good size canvas tote bag. I imagine there's a lot of uses for that tote bag. Downrigger, can you think of one?
Pack up your troubles. Come on, get happy. That's what you do. You pack up your troubles, put them away. Give old Steve a call. He'll bail you out. Slap you upside the head a couple times, and then you're good to go.
Word. From Kathy Goodman at From Kathy Goodman at SilverThreadsOuterwear.com in Great Falls, a 406 Hunt ball cap. It is black with tan mesh. Number to call if you know the trivia answer, 406-721-1290. That's 721-1290. But if you have won any prize at all in the past 6 months, please let other listeners have a chance to play and win with Downrigger Dale.
Hey, it's time to play the funnest game for people that don't know what fun is, called Who Am I? That's where I describe myself. You got to decide what kind of a big game animal or small animal or whatever in Montana that I am. So here we go. I am the largest member of the weasel family. I tend to go after prey much larger than me. Some folks call me glutton, carcachoo, or quick hatch. Who am I? Am I A, a long-tailed weasel, B, the infamous black-footed ferret, or is it C, I'm actually a wolverine? So again, if I'm a glutton, carcachoo, or quick hatch, who am I? Am I A, a long-tailed weasel, B, a black-footed ferret, or C, a wolverine?
406.
Who am I?
406-721-1290 if you have not been a prize winner of any kind in 6 months or more. And while we wait for that winner, let's check in at the fish camp. Chancey up there at Kalispell.
Hey, Chance here at Chancey's Fish Camp to give you that weekly fishing report up here in Kalispell. Still a lot of whitefish biting out in the big lake. Good numbers. Had some of the guys coming in earlier this week, saying they're getting 50, 60 fish still out there. Over there, the delta's been pretty solid still. A little bit deeper, try that 55 to 65 foot range. Still hearing down around Yellow Bay, north and south of Yellow Bay has been pretty decent. A little bit over there around Rocky Point, Dead Man's Point. Some of them have been pretty good. And then there's been a good perch bite over in Elmo and Big Arm too. Guys been getting some nice fish up to 12, 13 inches in there. A few whitefish still mixed in there. Lake trout fishing's been decent. Guys trolling big flatfish just out on the outside edge of those whitefish. They'll get out in that 70 to 100 foot of water and work those big flatfish slow on the bottom. Has been pretty productive for some nice fish. Perch fishing on Mary Ronan's kicking in. Had a couple of good reports down there. Get out in that 25 to 35 foot of water. That southwest end's been pretty good. The Sunken Island, that's been productive. A few rainbows going. Guys throwing some flicker shads, some little rapalas, cowbells with their double whammies. And night crawler's been pretty good. Still some decent kokanee going up at the Thompson chain, middle and lower. Some nice fish. They are starting to turn a little bit to go in their spawn mode. So I'm not sure how much longer that'll last before they go full on spawn. But they are getting some really nice fish up to 18 inches in their middle and lower. Trolling's been probably the most productive. Jigging can be good if you can get on those schools. Hearing some decent reports on Dickie's. Guys been up there trolling and jigging. Mostly those fish are in that 10 to 12 inch range up there, but it's been good on the kokanee. Some decent smallmouth coming out of there. Murphy right across the road's been good for some nice smallmouth, some decent largemouth too. Some other stuff, the Flathead River Sluice, pretty weedy, but they are getting some pike early in the morning. Fenton, Church, Rose Creek, they've all been pretty decent. Some decent bass going down there also. Echo's been good early in the morning, bass fishing. Guys been getting some really nice smallmouth fish a little deeper out in that 25 foot. Drop shotting's been pretty good. Wacky worm rigging. Drop shot's been good. A little bit of whitefish going out there on Echo also if you want to chase the lake spears out there. They're not as big, but there's pretty good numbers of them in there. The Thompson River been fishing pretty good, that lower end. Some decent brown trout. Small dries have been pretty productive. If you want to spin fish, little panther martins, rooster tails, that kind of stuff's all been pretty good. The main stem of flathead fishing okay. Early in the morning, guys been doing all right, using some hoppers, black ants, little foamy type stuff, beetles. That's all been pretty productive if you're wanting to fly fish. The North Fork's been pretty good too. Spin fishing, little Cleos, gold little Cleos. You can do Thomas Cyclones, Panther Martin. That's all been pretty good too. So a lot of good fishing still going on. We have our big 4th year anniversary down here at the fish camp. So if you're out and about, come on down. We got a bunch of sales going on all day, Friday and Saturday. Good luck fishing out there. Be safe.
Okay, thanks, Chancey. Jim Royston is our latest contestant here with Downrigger Dale from Helena. Here's Jim.
Brother Jim, so if I go after prey much bigger than me and they call me glutton, carcachoo, or quick hatch, who am I? Am I A, long-tailed weasel, B, a black-footed ferret, or C, a wolverine?
What do you think, Jim?
Oh, wolverine all day long.
Yep.
Yeah, they call me quick hatch because when the English heard the Eastern Cree Indians call me by their name, which was Qui-ka-hui-ka, they assumed he was saying quick catch, and so that's why they called him that. And then the English heard it as carcachou. Or the French rather did. I just think the French weren't listening because they're kind of rude that way. But anyway, yeah, it's Wolverine.
All right, there you go. Congratulations. Perfect. We got your information. We'll get that prize package mailed out to you. Thanks for listening to the show. Brett French is up next with the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
God bless the USA, where the right to bear arms will not be infringed upon. The Sky Blue Gun Show is this weekend at the Raleigh County Fairgrounds. Friday from 2 to 7 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday 9 a.m. to 2. Guns, ammo, optics, and more. You can buy, sell, or trade your way through this can't-miss show. Now offering chances to win various prizes all weekend long, including a gun. Bring your family to the Sky Blue Gun Show this weekend at the Raleigh County Fairgrounds. See you there.
Hey, we have a hunch you'll enjoy the brunch at Paradise Falls. The Sunday brunch at Paradise Falls features a buffet bonanza of traditional breakfast favorites, along with a rotating entree. Only $19.95 for adults and $9.95 for kids 12 and under. The Paradise Falls Sunday brunch runs from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Regular breakfast menu also available 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Sundays mean a whole bunch of brunch at Paradise Falls. 3621 Brooks, Missoula.
Hey, this is Josh at Parkside, and I'm here with my friend Alex.
Thanks, Josh. We're so happy to be a Parkside partner this year. Disability is not inability. At Flathead Industries, we see strengths, not limits. We serve people of all abilities, helping them build skills, find meaningful work, and live independently on their terms. Because everyone deserves a chance to thrive. Support inclusion and our mission of creating opportunities for people with disabilities. Visit flatheadindustries.org.
The Parkside Partner Program. We say yes to local nonprofits.
Palms Tire Service, getting trucks ready for the fall hunt and winter driving for 86 years. We are your trusted headquarters for truck and SUV tires. Head to Palms and save up to $230 instantly on Goodyear Wrangler Duratrac tires. Get up to $250 in savings on Bridgestone and Firestone all-terrain or mud-terrain tires, or up to $190 in rebates on select Hankook tires. See store for details or visit us at PalmsTire.com. Palms Tire Service since 1939. We're in your neighborhood.
If you're a small to medium-sized local business in the home services space, contractors, electricians, plumbers, HVAC, roofers, and you're using Google local service ads, search, SEO, Meta, or buying third-party leads, it's time we talk. This is Scott Richmond from Town Square, Missoula, and we've launched a brand new Ignite in-home services group focused on helping businesses like yours grow smarter. Call me at 523-9833 to set up a quick meeting. Let's make your marketing work harder and get you better leads.
You ever wonder why Verizon charges twice as much as Pure Talk for the same basic service? Think it might have something to do with the fact that Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion? That's billion with a B? Yeah, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. That's why they can offer unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Save an additional 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say the words Micro. That's pound 250, Micro.
The Montana Outdoor Radio Show is brought to you in part by Missoula Chevrolet, Tire-Rama, Brett's RV and Marine, and by Placer Motors. Once again, here's the captain and his crew.
Yeah, hey, let's check your weather forecast for west of the Continental Divide. Looks like this today, mostly sunny, areas of fog, highs in the mid-70s to lower 80s. Tonight, mostly clear, lows in the 40s. Sunday, mostly sunny in the morning, then becoming mostly cloudy. A patchy fog in the morning, rain showers likely in the afternoon and evening. That's good. Highs are going to be in the mid-70s to lower 80s. And don't forget, gang, we got the go-to website fired up and ready to roll. All kinds of great news stories, some really good videos, and, well, it's all right there on the go-to website, MontanaOutdoor.com.
And that there, Riggercast, brought to you by the Come On In. We're back with the captain and Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, in 1 minute.
Escape the ordinary. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings features family-friendly lodging that offers a rustic atmosphere with resort amenities. Options include king or 2 queen bedrooms, roomy kitchenettes, or a relaxing jacuzzi suite. There's complimentary hot breakfast, guest laundry, a large pool, kiddie pool, 5 hot tubs, fitness center, and a beautiful indoor courtyard that features a rock waterfall. Escape the ordinary. The best value in lodging today is at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Missoula, Bozeman, and Billings. Make your reservations online at comeonin.com. That's CMONINN.com.
Hey, in Livingston, be sure to shop Yellowstone Sporting Goods. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
And we got 25 before 8, Montana Outdoor Radio Show. Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette, is on the phone. Good morning, Mr. French.
Good morning, Captain.
You have I find it pretty interesting, the article on Anchor Ranch, which you kind of give a timeline. I was just reading some of it as far as the history of ownership there. Tell us a little bit about that, and that's posted at MontanaOutdoor.com.
Yeah, Captain, the Anchor Ranch was in the news again recently when it sold to the American Prairie. And but people may not remember that it's been in the headlines for many years. Way back in 2006, what was then the Public Lands Access Association petitioned to have Bullwhacker Road, which goes through about 4 miles of the ranch, open to the public, declared a public road, so people could access about 50,000 acres of public land in that area of the Upper Missouri River Breaks. For folks who don't know, the ranch is about 70 miles southeast of Havre in Blaine County, so it's in that Upper Missouri River Breaks area. And the history of the road goes back even farther to the 1800s when the steamboats used to come upriver, drop off supplies, and how it got its name was those big wagon trains pulled by bulls that were hauling goods to the mining camps in western Montana, coming up out of that Missouri drainage and across the prairie there. And so it was called the Bullwhacker Road. So it dates way back to the 1800s, but it was sold to the Wilkes brothers way back in 2000. I'm going to probably get the date wrong now because I don't have it in front of me, but I think it was around 2012. And they tried to negotiate a deal with the Bureau of Land Management to do a land trade with, they wanted the Durfee Hills inside the N Bar Ranch down in Fergus County in exchange for acreage up there, as well as some inholdings that the BLM had in the N Bar Ranch. That deal was supported by some conservationists, but not by Fergus County elk hunters who value that Durfee Hills area, which you can only access by either a plane or a helicopter, and BLM eventually backed out of any deal there. And so then it was, sold, or I mean, more recently, I guess, is a couple of years ago, there was an access agreement negotiated with a grazing association up there that allowed some limited access into the area. And then the BLM also opened up a short section of primitive road into the area, kind of circumventing that Bullwhacker Road. So folks have access to that area, easier access now, I guess. And it's, got mule deer, elk, bighorn sheep, goes all the way down to the river. So certainly a popular area for some folks.
So the American Prairie Association, they have over 603,000 acres now that they have purchased in eastern Montana. The question I have is, I don't know if you know the answer, is this the largest single purchase of $35 million? Now, I don't know if they paid that amount of money to the Wilkes brothers, of $35.96 million of any purchase they've made in Montana?
Yeah, they never disclosed the purchase prices, unfortunately, so we don't know that. But they did say it was the second largest in size that they had purchased, the other being Timber Creek, which is over in the Larb Hills area, was the biggest one they've ever purchased in that area. So and it's interesting too. You mentioned the purchase price. The Wilkes brothers paid like $15.5 million. So if they did pay the full price for that, they made like 57% on that investment over about 10 years or so.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Now, you say they're Bozeman-based, the American Prairie Association, in Lewistown. They got a big building on Main Street. I thought they were out of Lewistown.
Yeah, that's their Discovery Center is what they call it. Kind of an introduction to the prairie area for folks who stop by on their way there. Gives a lot of history and insight into the prairie habitat. Kind of like a little mini museum there that educates people about the prairie and its importance to wildlife species and how rare those shortgrass prairies are now.
All right, Brett French, the outdoor editor of the Billings Gazette and MontanaOutdoor.com. Appreciate it, Mr. French. Have yourself a good week, and we'll talk to you next Saturday morning.
Hey, you know what? We lost Matt.
Thanks, Kevin.
Okay. We lost Matt, and then I just signed off with Brett. So I guess
I'm not a big fan of that American Prairie Association.
You're not?
No.
We can go here.
Yeah, I kind of got my doubts on.
They've got a lot of.
Oh yeah, they're buying up everything.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
he's back. He's back.
Okay, Matt is back. And Matt McCombs, are you there?
Captain Matt here with
there
Fish
he is.
On Charters. Good morning, everybody. Beautiful day up on the Flathead. We had one heck of a storm come through last evening about dinner time. I about lost my my hamburger off the barbecue, but thank God I had two. Thank God I had two spatulas, man. I had both spatulas holding that sucker down. But yeah, storm came through. The lake is now calm. We're looking good. We got a big group today. We got 15 people going out on all of our boats this morning.
Wow.
Guys, Merry Christmas. It's still Christmas time on Flathead.
Wow,
The whitefish
still
bite
going.
is still on. I warned everybody a month ago, hey, we're gonna go deep into September with this whitefish bite, and it's holding true. Another 2 over 6 pounds this week. We got a bunch of 5-pounders.
Wow.
Yeah, Captain, it's I don't know what to say. This is like the 08, 09 year when we were really cranking them into September. That's when I think when the state record was broke again. That's when I got my 8.5 pounder on the wall. Yeah, Captain. These guys are so big and so fat right now. The eggs are getting bigger in them. And again, like Cindy said, the guys that are fishing the Mac days, whether you're casting, jigging, or trolling, we're catching lake trout while we're jigging for whitefish. So that's the extra bonus. You tear into a nice 7, 8, 9, 10-pound laker while you're jigging for whitefish. That's the bonus. I call that the birthday gift. Here's your Christmas present, but there's a birthday gift right there. Hang on to that rod, don't let go.
Wow.
Well, you got a lot of.
I'm thinking after this next week, the whitefish bite's probably going to slow down. We're still fishing the Delta, Yellow Bay, Woods Bay points. Haven't done much on the west side. The west side's been real quiet. I know the lake trout fishing's picking up a little bit on the west side, but yeah, that Delta area has just been hot. I know it's bow season, bird season's coming up, so we pretty much have the whole lake to ourselves, other than a few guys fishing the Mac days out there. But yeah, the boat launches are quiet. The lake's been real quiet as far as numbers of people. So guys, what a great time to get out on the lake and enjoy basically the largest freshwater lake this side of Mississippi all to yourself. If we see 2 or 3 boats in a day out here, that's amazing. That's how quiet it is. The sun's just coming up over the Swan Mountains right now. What a gorgeous view we have. Guys, be safe out there. If you want to get on the water, give us a call at 844-FISH. Captain, I'm heading your way tomorrow. I've got to see a doctor down in Missoula on Monday. I'm going to have shoulder surgery. So I'll be in the area. So if you guys want to hook up, let me know. I know Downrigger said he'll text me later.
Yeah.
But guys, be safe out there. And if you have any questions, shoot them at me now.
Okay, we have Ross Tate, who is the Whitefish Whisperer, and now we have the Whitefish Soothsayer in Matt McComb.
Nice.
Yes.
Thanks, Captain.
You bet. Have a good week.
He calls it Christmas time. Maybe he's the whitefish Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. Okay, it's 7:44.
Time to take another Montana-Missouri River country adventure with the captain.
Across the wide Missouri.
The elk are bugling at Slippery Ann Wildlife Viewing Area, which is in Missouri River Country. Spend the night in Malta or Zortman, and then head out to hear the elks bugling at Slippery Ann Wildlife Viewing Area. On your way, you'll meet some wonderful people in the charming little town of Zortman. Archery hunting is now in full swing. Bow hunters from all over test their bow shooting expertise on a possible trophy bull elk. Remember, in Missouri River Country, there's more room to fish and more room to hunt.
And for more information on your next Montana-Missouri River country adventure, log on to MissouriRiverMT.com.
Straight ahead with the Montana Outdoor Radio Show. We have not decided what's going to go on in the next segment, so you'll be as surprised as we are when we come back with more of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show after this. Attention anglers, when it comes to fishing, only one name stands above the rest: Warrior Boats. Built by fishermen for fishermen, Warrior Boats deliver unmatched stability, performance, and reliability in any waters. From tournament days to quiet mornings, Warrior Boats are designed to help you conquer the water with ease. Built tough and built right. Built for warriors like you. Find your ultimate fishing machine today at warriorboatsinc.com. Warrior Boats. Go farther, fish longer, and own the Montana waters.
Did you know that Tiorama offers more than just tire services? Our expert technicians take care of other vehicle needs like belts and hoses, brakes, check engine diagnostics, oil changes, wheel alignments, and more. It's all about our dedication to keep our customers' vehicles running smoothly so they can travel with peace of mind. When it comes to your vehicle needs, Tiorama's got you covered. Find your neighborhood Tiorama and see a list of services at Tiorama.com. Tiorama, more than just a tire store.
You can't beat camping and fishing in Montana as you sit by a campfire after a great day of fishing. Know what the fish bite on and get the gear for camping that works for you from a Montana Outdoor approved sporting goods store. They always give you the best products, service, and advice. In Helena, shop Capital Sports. In Lewistown, shop the Sports Center. And in Miles City, shop Red Rock Sporting Goods. They all have local knowledge and are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Whether you're working the land, running the ranch, hauling gear to the hunt, or chasing trout across Montana, you need a truck that pulls its weight. And you need a dealership that makes the process simple. That's where Missoula Chevrolet comes in, locally owned right here in Missoula. They offer one low price, plain and simple. With over 400 vehicles, including dependable Silverado light-duty and heavy-duty trucks, they've earned the title of the Captain's Truck Center.
You better believe it. I count on the team at Missoula Chevrolet to get me the right Silverado for the job and the adventure. I travel all over this great state, towing my fifth wheel and boat, and my 3/4-ton Silverado handles it like a champ. Plus, you can't beat the no-hassle buying experience at Missoula Chevrolet. Their non-commissioned sales team always has my best interest at heart.
Get behind the wheel of a new truck from Missoula Chevrolet and see what the captain's talking about. Together, let's drive at MissoulaChevrolet.com.
You're listening to The Captain.
I am a good boy. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
In Lewistown, you be sure to shop the Sports Center. They are Montana Outdoor approved for hunting and fishing.
Okay, that's great. I appreciate you telling me that.
We do have Debbie on the line, by the way.
Who's on the phone?
Debbie.
It's a surprise to me, too. Debbie, good morning from Silos RV. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing great, guys. Oh my gosh, the water level at the Lake Canyon Ferry Lake is getting so low. So a lot of people are really now starting to have a lot of difficulty getting into the lake from the Silos boat ramp. Make sure your props are up. Make sure you know where the little groove is that you're supposed to stay in. You may have to get your feet wet and push things along. Trout fishing is still great. Walleye, people are saying they're catching walleye, but they're upset because they're getting little bitty ones. And everybody's using worms. So how they're using those worms, I've got no idea, because there's like 80 ways to use a worm. Algae is also getting pretty bad out there too. So,
Well, let's see. Let me. I got a list here. You can't get your boat in the water. We don't know where the worms are going.
How did you spell? How did you spell bleh?
But the beer is cold at the Silos RV Park. Yeah.
The beer is cold, and I'm starting to pull out the ice fishing stuff because I'm getting excited with this cooler temperatures for ice fishing.
Oh, yeah.
Hard water. Hard water.
Won't be long.
Yes, sir. Well, did you have a good summer, Debbie?
Oh, every day's a great day to go camping at the KOA. So, of course.
Okay, well, I thought I'd ask the question. I wanted to hear, usually you're very positive, and this report has been kind of a downer. I mean, Debbie Downer?
Oh, it hasn't. Just being honest with people.
Yeah.
Well, honest with people, not on this show.
Oh, yeah. Forgot.
So, no, it's...
So give us one more good, optimistic point of view of what's going on at the Silos RV.
Okay, what's your favorite color?
I don't have a favorite color.
Go blue. You look good in blue.
Come on.
I look good in blue?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
blue.
right. The walleye are hitting on blue lures.
There you go.
There you go, Captain.
Yeah.
You just
So
made that
come in and
up.
get blue lures.
You just made that up, Debbie.
I bet they do. They probably do.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
heard the same thing.
I bet they do too.
All right. Debbie, as always, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. What's the phone number to call?
It's 406-266-3100.
Okay, perfect. You have yourself a good week, and we'll talk to you
You too.
next Saturday morning
Okay. Until
as we ask Debbie, how high is Canyon Ferry rising?
Not very high.
It's lower, lower,
How
lower.
low can you go?
Now, I do have a Fort Peck reservoir water elevation update.
Okay.
And that came from Dale at the Corps. He said that they're going to, right now they're releasing about 8,000 to 9,000 CFS for the
Cubic
down to the
feet
river.
per second.
Yeah. And they're going to reduce that in October 1 to 4 or 5 or 6,000. So they're going to reduce it, but still the water elevation is projected to go from, I think it's like 22, 24 right now, down to 22, 22. So another couple feet at Fort Peck, the actual lake itself.
Will that be a problem getting boats in? I wouldn't think
No.
so.
Well, on
No?
some of the ramps, it already is with Crooked Creek way on the west end, but I don't believe, I know the marina is good.
Yeah.
You can, they're actually on MontanaOutdoor.com. When you go onto the water data page, there is a deal for boat ramps on that page that you can look and see. That's
okay.
not totally accurate, but it's close enough. And you know what I would do? It's this thing you call a cell phone. I would use it
One of these
and
things
call
right here?
somebody and see.
Right
if-
here? That
With the
yeah,
deal
that's a
in?
cell phone.
Huh.
And use it and call somebody to see if they can get their boat in at a particular place. Now, I did see a deal on Bone Trail. There's some issues there possibly with the ramp, and that's a long ways to go on gravel and not be able to get your boat in the water.
I see. Okay. I'm for the cold beer, I think.
Yeah.
Just go for the cold beer.
Okay, we're going to come back to wrap up this informative edition of the Montana Outdoor Radio Show right after this.
Soon, the fall colors will be changing to a beautiful Kubota orange. Big Sky Kubota is ready with an impressive inventory of Kubota compact and higher horsepower tractors, Kubota RTVs, skid steers, excavators, and track loaders. Special finance offers, see dealer for details. Outstanding parts and service departments too. And be sure to shop the inventory of snow removal equipment while selection is still at its best. Work with John and Ben, the local Kubota guys at Big Sky Kubota, 3 miles west of the Missoula Airport on Highway 10. Think orange.
Looking for the perfect place to stay, play, and dine? Discover it all at the Hilton Garden Inn. Host your next event with over 22,000 square feet of meeting space. Craving something incredible, Blue Canyon Kitchen and Tavern has a brand new menu featuring smash burgers and brick oven pizza with locally sourced ingredients. Need a private dining room? They got you covered. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. And don't miss the action at Silver Creek Casino, open daily at 11 a.m. to midnight. Hilton Garden Inn, where Montana meets hospitality.
Get your ride and your gear ready for the season at Napa Auto Parts. Celebrate Napa's 100-year anniversary with a limited edition Napa hat. Yours while supplies last. Save big with a $50 rebate on select brakes and rotors. And don't miss screaming deals on wiper blades and lights to keep you safe all fall. Visit Missoula's trusted Napa, locally owned for over 75 years at 1136 Strand or 3201 West Broadway. Also in Stevensville, Hamilton, and Darby.
This is Scott Richmond, and along with my co-host Arnie Sherman, we bring you What Do You Know? A show that goes beyond the headlines with insightful conversations and compelling guests from all walks of life. From business and politics to sports, entertainment, and culture, we talk with the people who have stories to tell and perspectives that matter. Join us Sunday mornings from 8 to 9 on News Talk KGVO or listen anytime on Apple or Android podcasts.
You ever wonder why Verizon charges twice as much as Pure Talk for the same basic service? Think it might have something to do with the fact that Verizon spends $12 billion a year on advertising and promotion. That's billion with a B. Yeah, Pure Talk doesn't spend that kind of money on commercials. That's why they can offer unlimited talk, text, and plenty of data on a blazing fast 5G network for just $25 a month. Save an additional 50% off your first month when you dial pound 250 and say the words micro. That's pound 250, micro.
This is the Captain. Before we wrap up the Montana Outdoor Radio Show, I want to invite you to join us on our local hunting show, Hunter's Breakfast, with my crew and me every Friday morning at Paradise Falls. We'll have the latest on the various hunting seasons and keep you up to date on fall fishing opportunities too. Hunter's Breakfast from the banks of brooks at Paradise Falls in Missoula. And heard live from 8 to 9 Friday mornings on News Talk, KGVO AM 1290 and 98.3 FM.
You're listening to The Captain.
I'm here, I'm here. Let the bells ring out and the banners fly. Feast your eyes on me. It's too good to be true, but I'm here, I'm here.
Thanks for joining us this morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
And as we wrap up this show, a lot of folks ask me all across the state of Montana, they go, Captain, how come the crew is so happy and fun-loving and has so much energy on Saturday mornings? And I said, well, it's the Everclear that they put in their coffee.
Right?
What's the coffee?
The coffee is Valor Coffee, VALLER.
Mm-hmm.
You can find them online, valorcoffee.com. We are drinking the Red Mountain Roast today. They are the dark roast specialists, and in case you didn't know, dark roast means lower acid. So
yeah.
Plus, it's also
what does
delicious.
that mean?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's lower acid when you have a darker roast. Which
That is really good to know.
That is probably why I always like dark roast better.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
There you go. Valor Coffee, they're out of Lincoln. It's delicious. And today we're drinking that Red Mountain Roast.
Okay, but what does the acid have to do with anything?
Well,
Like
it
making
can bother
your
your
stomach
tummy.
kind of
Give you a
feel
tummy ache.
weird or
Tummy cramps?
Yeah.
I never get any tummy cramps.
Yeah.
Well,
probably because you're drinking the dark roast. That's probably
Sensitive.
Yeah, you probably
Crew's a little
there's
sensitive.
probably a lot of stuff in that stomach. You probably need extra acid in there.
It's probably
There's some
the
eating away.
ratio of Everclear.
All right, have yourself a good
Helping.
week, everybody, and enjoy yourself. Be safe. We'll
a
see you
big
next
tummy.
Saturday morning on the Montana Outdoor Radio Show.
God bless the USA, where the right to bear arms will not be infringed upon. The Sky Blue Gun Show is this weekend at the Ravalli County Fairgrounds. Friday from 2 to 7 p.m., Saturday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sunday 9 a.m. to 2. Guns, ammo, optics, and more. You can buy, sell, or trade your way through this can't-miss show. Now offering chances to win various prizes all weekend long, including a gun. Bring your family to the Sky Blue Gun Show this weekend at the Ravalli County Fairgrounds. See you there.